Book talk. I'm here to report that the One Piece fans were not lying. One Piece is, in fact, One Peak. I just finished the first 3 volumes of One Piece, and let me tell you, I have already looked at ordering the next 50, 11 of them. Like, y'all were not lying. But I'm being serious. I looked up the next few volumes after this, the next few books after this, because this was such a great introduction to One Piece that I looked it up, and apparently there's like 34 books, so many different volumes. And while I'm not poor by any means, I'm definitely not rich by any means. And I think it's going to have to be a library endeavor. Library endeavor. But I mean, this is kind of so good that I might gotta buy it. So this is my first manga, and traditionally with books you read it from left to right, but I thought it was kind of refreshing to read this from right to left. The artwork in this one is absolutely immaculate, and I don't know, I might gotta be manga Smitty now. And I love when you all are absolutely on point with the recommendations because that's great. But however, am I signing myself up for like a whole new long journey, a 20-year journey with this? I don't know, man. You want to laugh? One Piece. You want life lessons? One Piece. You want characters who you ride for? One Piece. And this is just off the first 3 volumes, right? And I know you all going to come in my comment section saying, like, this is just the beginning. It's going to, like, balloon, going to be even crazier, which I 100% agree with. But again, this is my first manga, and I thought this, for me, is a great introduction. I thought it was a great introduction for people to start off with, too, as well. Now to go into the story, and without going too far in spoilers, we follow our main character, Straw Hat Luffy, as, he is this boy who was made of rubber because he ate this devil fruit. And all he wants to do in this world is become the best pirate, the greatest pirate of all time. And to do that, he needs to do 2 things. The first thing is find this legendary treasure called One Piece. And the second thing is to recruit a crew of people who to get him there, right? And along the way, he meets Zoro, who is a master swordsman, who is my favorite character, as well as Nami, who is a thief and a navigator. And in the first 3 volumes of this, they ended up seeing some interesting foes, right? And I'm like, dang, they really got like some interesting people. It's like coming up with like the final bosses, like within the first round of like the game. Like, but at the end of the day, like Luffy goes through all this, and he ended up discovering some great things, not only about himself but about his crew, and again, even about the enemies that he's fighting from there. And I thought this was a really great introduction. It had me hooked from the start. And it was a quick read because, again, most of it is pictures, but, I got into a groove, I got into a rhythm, and, I finished this while laughing on the plane. And yeah, no, I got to continue this for sure. Y'all were not lying. Y'all were not lying. But One Piece, if you checked it out, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, let me know, how the series progresses. I am going to continue this. I got to go to the library, grab the next volume, but this was really dope. I'm super excited to continue it. If you haven't read it, highly recommend. And as always, everyone, as always, happy reading. Should I put this on? Maybe next time.